a boxing controversy at the Paris Olympics.
And this woman today got punched in the face by a man.
Damn.
Yeah. They let a transgender in women's boxing.
Carini withdrew from her match against Algerian Imane Kharif after just 46 seconds.
Her safety was being jeopardized.
It was a very uncomfortable watch.
The boxer's chromosome test came back as XY, so that's a male.
She was disqualified from the World Championships for failing a gender eligibility test that found elevated levels of testosterone.
I don't know why they are allowing these individuals to compete right now. Very dangerous. These women are going into the ring fearing for their life.
She gestured XX with her fingers, possibly signalling her female chromosome.
She said, I've never been hit like that before. There will be no men playing in women's sports when we're elected.
Imagine dedicating your entire life to a single moment. Everything you did was built up to that one thing. You invested everything into this. In fact, for Imane Kharif, it went beyond that. She grew up in poverty, having to sell bread and collect dishes just to be able to travel around and chase her dreams. Imane was bullied badly as a child, even getting physically attacked, but her ability to fend off her attackers was one of the factors that inspired her to get involved with boxing. As a professional boxer, the Paris Olympics were a fleeting moment, a chance to seize everything that she had ever dreamt of, but she only had one chance. If she messed it up, she would have to wait another 4 years, even for the chance of being an Olympic hero. So she took it. When she entered the ring with Angela, she knew exactly what she had to do, and she executed with extreme precision. The fight was over in just 46 seconds. Angelina Carini stormed off without even shaking Imane's hand. Images of Angela crying spread like wildfire on the internet. The internet was outraged. The story was spreading that Imane was actually a man. This is unacceptable. How could a man be allowed to compete with a woman in boxing of all sports? Hatred from all across the world was funneled towards Imane. She quickly became the most hated boxer on the planet. Not only that, she was hated for not being a woman, and misinformation spread that she was transgender. Imagine being hated for not being your own actual gender. Imane was born a woman. On her passport she's a woman, and she identifies as a woman. But there's no smoke without fire, right? There must have been something. Well, the International Boxing Association, or the IBA, disqualified Imane from the 2023 World Championships for failing gender tests. The IBA's Russian president, Umar Kremlev, claimed that Imane had X and Y chromosomes and elevated testosterone levels. But these test results were never published, so no one can verify the fact that this was actually the case. And the IBA has been criticised by the organisations that run the Olympics for a long time, and in fact they were actually banned from being involved with the Olympics since 2019. So despite all the aggressive hate that's been flung at Imane, there is no clear proof that she is a man. Imagine for 3 seconds what it was like for Imane to manage a tremendous accomplishment, your life's work, to win a medal on the biggest stage, only to be hated immensely for it. In fact, even Angelina Carini, the fighter that got defeated by Imane, realised that the hate was completely unfair and unnecessary.
Carini has spoken to a very reputable newspaper, and what she has, I'll paraphrase it, saying, all the controversy makes me sad. I'm sorry for my opponent too. If the IOC said she can fight, I respect that decision. She goes on to say, while regretting not shaking her hands at the end of the bout, she says, it wasn't something I wanted to do. Actually, I want to apologise to her and to everyone else. I was angry because my Olympics had gone up in smoke, and she said if she were to meet Kharif again, she would embrace her.
It's not just women that have been cancelled for unfair and ridiculous reasons. Mr. Beast, the biggest YouTuber in the world, got cancelled for some of the most stupid reasons you could possibly imagine. So click here to see why.